Alright, hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Let's Play Resident Evil 0. I really should hold off on this LP and let Resident Evil LP simmer for a bit, but I'm in a big Resident Evil... Stop showing things. I'm in a big Resident Evil mood, and I wanted to play through 0, so I figured, why hold it off? Let's just do it. So this one's going to be a little more exhaustive in terms of information that I'm going to give you compared to my Resident Evil 1 LP. The only problem with 0 is it's not my favorite Resident Evil game. I enjoy it, but it's... there's things I don't like. And I've only ever beaten 0, in all honesty, a couple of times. And they're few and far between when I did them, so it's going to be a little iffy on some things. So, yeah, there's also not going to be a bonus episode for 0. Well, actually, there is going to be. I lied. Because 0... Well, we'll get into all that. We're just going to go ahead and get started. But I promise there will be things. So display, we will do wide. Control type, I want the original. And we want subtitles.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the International Enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. Hold off for a while. I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train.
The door to safety is shut. There's no turning back. So, real quick, let me just make sure I got my controls down for how this plays. Okay. Okay. So, real quick, that beginning intro where it talks about Rockford Island, Sheena Island, and all that stuff, that is referring to Resident Evil Code Veronica and Resident Evil Survivor. We'll get to those games eventually, but just so you know, that's what it's talking about. This game was conceived and even came out long after those games had come out. But here we control our main... Whoops, that's the wrong button. Our main protagonist. This is Rebecca Chambers, a member of STAR's Bravo team. If you remember in Resident Evil, the door to the dining car is locked. In the last game, we controlled either Chris or Jill, and I did a Chris playthrough, and Rebecca was Chris's supporting character. But here, we get full control over Rebecca, and this was also, we saw all the members of Bravo Team alive and well, including Bravo Team's pilot, who we'll get into in a little bit.
This is Officer Chambers from STAR's Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
This is some bad juju. This is some bad juju. Aim your gun. No! What are you doing? Buttons! I don't know what they are! Oh god! I don't know what button is to shoot. Hold on, I just gotta get my bearings. Which button? Wow. So we already got Pit. And we run into zombies already. And we're gonna get another cutscene. So another thing that I was gonna mention, I'm gonna show off the costumes during the playthrough, because there are a lot in this game. And there's one in particular that I really want to use. So we'll come in here. We'll get some handgun ammo. Which, for whatever reason, this poor guy must have been attacked in his sleep. His body is covered in slime. For whatever reason, they go to giving you boxes instead of mags. Passenger's Diary, July 14th. Orders came from the boss today. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arklay Mountain laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment, July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW type Y139 had to be suspended because of this investigation. It's the same with type Y139. There's still so much we don't know about responses to the crustacean T-virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in a corresponding fragility, certain areas become exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we are going to Were they pursuing the same research? It would certainly help to find data and samples that would help us in our research. June 19th. The day is finally approaching. I am growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspaper and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? If it is. No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on the investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. So, a lot of stuff got dumped on us, and the game assumes, I guess, that... Wow, why is circle run? I thought square would have been. This doesn't seem anything used. Assumes that you already know... What? Oh, it's X. You know, that you play the original game and you've got an idea of what's going on, because they mentioned the T-Virus, the Arklay Mountain Laboratory. Remember, this takes place before the original game. And if you've watched my LP of the original, which I recommend you do, some of that stuff might make more sense. And we find our first save room. You will notice that there is no item box. We'll get to that in just a second. Investigation orders stained with blood. Some sections are illegible. Thank you. 8 miles north of Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation unit is already on site and opening the investigation. I want your team to provide support. The following orders are William Birkin. That's William Birkin. William Bark. It's supposed to be Birkin. Why would it say Bark? William Birkin and First Investigation Unit. The rest is torn. So they're talking about the management training facility, and they're going to be reopening it. Now, you'll notice there is no item box. So what I'm going to do is we're going to show you why. There's no item boxes because you can leave items wherever you want, which I like and don't. But we're going to take that herb and we're just going to go ahead and eat it. I know you don't actually eat the herb, but yeah, we're going to eat it. So that's one of the new features that RE0 uses is there's no item boxes, so you have to leave your items on the ground, and it can get annoying when you drop an item and it's like, oh, I got to go all the way back to get it. But Resident Evil Remake was originally meant to be played like that in a sense, where the train employee's corpse has been brutally torn apart. He's holding something. Take the train key. Yes.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest!
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
Worse than kid. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies, monsters.
Boop. Anticlimactic, ain't it? Dining car. And we run. No, god damn pupper. Move, dog. So a few things got dropped on us there. One, we're introduced to Billy Cohen, who in the intro cutscene we learned was a... Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, there would be another one. Fuck! Get off me. Oh god, I am in pain. We're introduced to Billy Cohen, who we learned... Do I want to go up here yet? I don't remember. Was a United States Marine who was transported to be executed because he killed some people. It doesn't actually say what happened. Ooh, what are those things? And then we were also introduced to Edward Dewey, that guy that broke through that window. He is Bravo Team's missing, if you will, helicopter pilot. In the original Resident Evil, the PlayStation version, the opening cinematic, Stars finds Bravo Team's helicopter. Inside is a body, and the narration says the helicopter was empty, all except for the pilot.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information from a fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We've also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Military equipment always works. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. That line is from Remake, but regardless, it says like the pilot Kevin or something, but in the original game, Joseph, you ass, finds a severed hand in the field, and that was originally meant to be Edward's hand. Edward is Bravo Team's pilot. That hand was originally meant to be Edward's. And when Resident Evil 0 was first conceived, when it was an N64 game, another cutscene.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Ah, cutscenes. So that was and there's a fucking file here, so I'm gonna have to continue my thought after that. Notice to supervisors. When closing the dining car, supervisors are asked to switch off the automatic doors after ensuring all staff have vacated the car. The main automatic door power switch is located on the roof of the 5th car. Inspections will take place when the train is garaged. After inspections are complete, use the ladder at the rear of the 2nd floor of the dining car umbrella core maintenance department. It was originally meant to be Edward's hand. When this game was originally conceived as an N64 game, when Edward burst through that window, he was missing his hand. Because that was always meant to be, or it was always assumed that that hand belonged to Bravo Team's pilot. In Remake, they find a body in the helicopter, and I think they call him by name, and it's Kevin Dooley. Well, it's Kevin, but his name is Kevin Dooley. Kevin Dooley is a normal RPD helicopter pilot that Bravo Team uses. Edward is like their standard pilot. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that is the first time we've ever seen Edward. And the last, because he's dead.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Nope. So this is our first look at a leech zombie. Spoilers, those are leeches.
Are you okay? Who is that guy?
The trucks are moving again.
Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. Got that?
Sorry, hit the table.
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, alright?
My frequency is 141.80. All right. Player's Manual 2, Character Switching. Character switching. You can switch control between the two lead characters, Rebecca and Billy, and use their different abilities to progress through the game. The character you currently control is called the main character. The character you do not control is called the partner character. Controlling the partner character generally moves independently, but you can use a right stick to control them yourself. Selecting partner on the status screen allows you to assign instructions to the character. Solo, both characters move independently. Team, partner follows the main character. Attack, partners attack automatically. Partners will not attack. You can also press to switch between solo and team behaviors. Press triangle at the status screen. You will need to switch characters in order to progress through certain situations, exchanging items. When your partner character is nearby, you can exchange items on the status screen. Choose the item from the main character's item box and select exchange. Character attributes. Rebecca. Rebecca has the following attributes. Can combine herb-related items. She's weak in defense. Can use a mixing set to combine chemicals. Billy. Billy has the following. Cannot combine herbs. Strong offense. Can push large objects. If the partner characters attack, both the main and partner character will die if they take too much damage. You should always keep an eye on their condition. A partner being attacked in a different room will call for help over the radio. If your partner does call for help, go and help them as quickly as possible. Some puzzles cannot be solved by only one character. When you are stuck, try to see if your partner will help. So, this is a new mechanic for Resident Evil, the partners system. And we are going to switch over to Billy.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Does he have... I thought he had... Oh, he does have the knife, which I should leave here, but I'm going to keep. We're going to switch over to Rebecca real quick. And we're going to give Billy some ammo. We are going to split it up even, which we don't really need to, but I'm going to anyway. We are going to control Billy. But we have this partner switching gimmick, which is pretty neat, I guess. And, wait a minute, I gotta think for a second. I actually only need one person here. But there are certain things we can only, like... I lost my train of thought. Ooh, the episode's going a little long. I might have to, do something about that. But yeah, let's get on top of the train. This sounds like a smart idea. Oh, totally random, but one thing I noticed in that cutscene is Billy has some really nice trigger control. Because after he fires off the first few rounds and saves Rebecca from the leeches, when he is done shooting, he puts his finger on the frame, on like the frame of his gun and not in the trigger guard. That's some nice trigger control. Power cable has been disconnected. Reconnect? Yes. But we are going to get our first taste of the having to swap to do puzzles and things right now, actually. Which I actually wish I would have had Rebecca do this, but not a big deal. So we get some items down here. Handgun ammo. I thought Billy started with... There's something stuck in the keyhole. It's preventing... You could probably, if you had something sharp. You would think maybe the knife. Yeah, no. It's not the knife. We picked up another key. Conductor's room. We have no use for this key, but I keep hitting square to run. But back here, there is a service lift. But the partner swapping system, if I remember correctly, the original Resident Evil was originally intended to be, so we're going to put the key in the lift and we're going to send it up, was originally intended to use this kind of system. Chris and Jill were going to be playable simultaneously, and I think it was actually originally meant to be played co-op. Now we're going to switch back to Rebecca. Switch back to Rebecca. Rebecca and Billy play differently in sense. Like I said, Rebecca can mix herbs. Billy can't. Billy is physically stronger, so he can push stuff. But Billy is right below us. Or next to us. I'm not sure. Pretty sure he's right below us. But we got the conductor's key thanks to him. It's locked from the other side. We can't go that way. Well, we've got the conductor's key, so let's go find out where it goes. I'm actually going to start heading back towards the saving room so we can end the episode, because we've gone for almost a half an hour. I know there's some zombie bitches in here. I just want you to fall down. One other thing, I will... Oh, God! I can't see. You're in the way. Head. Oh, God. Please don't let this happen. It's too early. Oh, God, it's gonna happen. I'm totally gonna... Oh, please don't. There's no way this can happen yet. Feel free to kill zombies in this one. Crimson heads are not a thing in Zero. Okay. Are there... I wish I would have done this with Billy. Really wish I would have done it with Billy. Looks like some kind of eggs. A puddle of slime has formed around them. So we can't go that way because of these leeches. God, I'd hope... Oh, please don't let that happen. Okay, he fell. Oh! Please fall. Please fall down. Motherfucker. And not necessarily needs to know right now, but their handguns are also different. Billy's handgun is physically a little stronger than Rebecca's. I think Rebecca's might... No, Billy's is overall better. I'm pretty sure his has a stronger damage. They both hold 15 rounds, but his is stronger and has a higher critical hit chance, I believe. No! I just want in the room. This is not the right room. I just want the fucking save room. Oh, God. This is not the save room. The save room is the door next to this one. Shit. I don't want to die this early. Oh, God. That's what's going to happen, too. That's what's going to happen. And if it does, this LP's not going up. Oh, I went into the same room. Fuck. Oh, God. This is so bad. Oh, God. Get in the room. Oh, okay. This is gonna be some shit. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Well, everyone, that's going to do it for now. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and I will see you all next time. Until then, take it easy. And have a good one.